Welcome back. So today's video is a budget breakfast video because I know you all love the budget videos. So we're going to go with that theme this week. But before we get into the actual recipes, I have something freaking exciting to talk to you about. And please stay tuned because this is something that's not going to last and this is really, really amazing. And I know that 90% of you are probably going to be very interested in this. So I have been working on something called the Vegan Bundle. Now this is available only from today until the 7th. So from the 3rd of February until the 7th of February, the Vegan Bundle is going on sale. So what is the Vegan Bundle, I hear you cry? The Vegan Bundle is basically 90 ebooks for only $50. You heard it right, $50. These ebooks would usually cost near to $2,000 if you were to buy them all separately new, which is insane, it's crazy, and it basically means you're saving 97%, which seems, when I heard that I was like, how? But the reason this works is because it's people like me and people like Elsa's Wholesome Life, Ellen Fisher, Xana Van Dyke, Caroline Deisler, Tess Begg, Cheap Lazy Vegan, John Venus, That Vegan Couple, and so many more people coming together to support each other, to offer each other's audiences all of their expertise. And we just want to spread the vegan message. We want to keep everybody informed and transform their lives and make it, you know, a wide-reaching thing. And that is what is so wonderful about it. I just love that we're all supporting each other and doing a good thing. I think it's so, so amazing. And I know that all of you will gain so much value from it. Now, the Vegan Bundle has such a wide array of topics, which I think is what makes it so special, because there's vegan recipe books, but there's also workout guides, there's lifestyle guides, vegan guides. There's also ebooks on minimalist living, zero waste living, sustainable fashion, how to overcome emotional eating, how to eat intuitively, how to get your period back. And honestly, I got this Vegan Bundle myself and I've been gaining so much value from it. I've just been so impressed by the quality and all of the things that are in there, the information, and I can't wait to keep going through all the books. There's just so many and I'm excited to delve into all of them. So get your hands on a copy. It's only going to be available until the 7th, like I said. It's only $50 and I know that you're going to gain so much from it and it's going to really transform your life, especially if you're interested in going vegan, changing your life for the better and, you know, embarking on a healthy plant-based lifestyle. But enough about that. All the information in the description. Go check it out, click the link, get your copy. Let's get into the recipes for this video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be cooking some breakfast for you on a budget because I know so many of you following are students and you're trying to save the pennies. So I wanted to show 5 really cheap, affordable breakfasts that are vegan, easy to make, aren't going to take too much time and aren't going to break the bank either. I'm going to try a different style of filming today where I take you along and talk you through the recipes because some of you have been requesting that and I thought it would be a bit of fun. I will link all of the recipes in the description for you, so if you want to follow along properly in detail and find out all the measurements and how to do everything, then they're all linked in the description on my website for you to check out. And let's get started with our first recipe. So the first recipe is overnight oats, which a lot of you have probably done before, but this is so affordable and also really easy to make ahead of time. If you're one of those people who likes to just run out the door in the morning and take your breakfast with you to work, then overnight oats could be a lifesaver because you really don't have to do anything in the morning apart from just take it out the fridge. And it's something that you can also just make your own. So I'm going to add peanut butter, cocoa powder, cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar and a pinch of salt to give it lots of flavour. But you can top it with fruit, top it with nuts, make it your own and basically have any variety. But as a basic recipe, it's going to be super affordable and easy to make. Also, top tip, don't get rolled oats, get the cheap, you know, properly ground down oats because they're going to be the most affordable. I think this, how much was this, Alex?
75p.
75p for a kilogram, which is so cheap. And if you're having a cup, then it's very, very affordable. Oops. Right, some bonus oats. So with overnight oats, it's 1 part oats to 1 part liquid. I'm going to use some soya milk. Another tip, get it from the UHT section, so the cupboards rather than the fridges because it's always cheaper. And then I'm going to add all my extras in, so some peanut butter, some cocoa powder, salt, sugar and cinnamon to flavour it in, mix it all up and then put it in the fridge overnight for the next day. Also, I know that lots of recipes call for cacao powder. You don't need cacao powder, that's just raw cocoa powder. This is just as good. And then if you just mix it all together, it should go all nice and chocolatey and peanutty, ready the next day, and it should taste like delicious, cakey yumminess. And it's as simple as that. Seal it up and then pop it in the fridge. So the second recipe is one I make all the time at the weekends. It's just basically toast with mushrooms and tomatoes. It also goes great with baked beans, which are really, really affordable. And it's just a simple, basic recipe that you can make a bit more fancy with a little bit of effort. So by adding garlic, by adding olive oil and some balsamic, you can make a really, really tasty brunch kind of recipe that's savoury as well, and it's going to be really affordable. You don't even need this fancy bread. You can just use really cheap bread if you prefer. And also, a little hack, put your bread sliced up in the freezer so you can get it out and toast it whenever you need it and it won't go stale. So I'm going to cook the mushrooms first, and mushrooms take longer than most people think they will. You need to make them reduce and all the gooey water go away so they taste really good. And then I'm going to put the tomatoes. I've got lovely ones on the vine, but you don't need these because these are typically more expensive. You can just get normal cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna put them on a baking tray and then shove them in the oven with some balsamic vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, and then they'll taste really, really yummy together. So I've preheated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and I'm gonna put these tomatoes in now for about 15 minutes as I fry up the mushrooms. So the key with mushrooms is to not like move them around too much or undercook them, and just let them sweat it out. Make them soak up all the lovely oil and garlic, and eventually they'll shrink down and become super delicious. Also depends on the type of mushrooms you have. I've got chestnut mushrooms here, which won't be as watery, but some of the cheaper ones will be very watery and they'll like shrink to nothing. So yeah, just let them do their thing. This to me is heaven on a plate. I'm so excited for this. Yum, it smells incredible. I'm so excited to dig into this. This is a big piece. I love mushrooms so much. It would also be good if you put mixed herbs on it, or fresh herbs. Always add even more flavour, but oh my gosh. Yum. So the next recipe is hash browns. I'm going to make some little patties, but you can also be really lazy and just fry it up all in one pan and eat it like that, depending how you want to do it. It just involves some potato, carrot, onion and some spices and seasoning. You can add some herbs in there if you want. You can add other vegetables, grated like courgette or something, but I'm just adding a carrot just for extra health. For your health. And because carrots are really, really cheap. But yeah, this is another very, very affordable recipe that's super simple to make, and also good to make in advance because you can put them in the fridge or the freezer and then just whack them out to cook them up in the frying pan whenever you want them. Oh! Doing a little wee wee. Are you recording that? So we've just drained all of the liquid out of that, and then I'm going to add some spices, some salt and pepper, some cumin, paprika, and some mixed herbs to make it taste really yummy. A bit of olive oil, and then we can make them into patties. So I've added in some cornstarch and olive oil to try and help it bind together. It is going to be like a messy hash brown. You can put it in muffin trays if you want them to be perfect and nice and neat. But I'm just going to shape them into little balls and then squish them down and then fry them up. So I'm just gonna eat these because I can't wait, but I'm gonna also show you how to just fry them all up together. I mean, I don't need to show you, you know how to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh my god, these are perfect. This would be great with baked beans or also with a fry up with like tomatoes, mushrooms, kind of like the thing before. The mushroom and tomato on toast, but with some baked beans and this.
Put some curry powder in it.
They're so similar to like onion bhajis. If you put loads of spices in them, I feel like little curry powder. You could have this with a curry, I feel like. Maybe you just leave out the, maybe just make onion bhajis instead of hash browns. Alex, you're gonna die for this. Come here. Spread it out and then let it do its thing. You don't need to move it around really, just let it, then it will get nice and crispy. So this is the lazy man's version, just shoving it in the pan and then just plopping it on a plate. Ali, whose kitchen this is, this beautiful kitchen, has informed me that she doesn't have ketchup, so I can't have ketchup with it, but I would usually just squirt some ketchup on top and enjoy it like that, and it will be really yummy.
Why do you say lazy man?
Lazy woman. Lazy person.
There we go.
So we're back in my kitchen now. We haven't filmed in here for a long time. We've been filming at my friend Ali's house. But we're gonna make porridge today. And porridge is the cheapest breakfast there is, really. It's so affordable. It's something I make all the time. I have a whole video on how to make porridge with 5 different recipes, and I also have even more on my website. But today I thought I would show you how to make baked porridge. I already have one of those recipes also on my website, like a banana baked porridge, but I thought I'd do like an apple baked porridge because it's a bit different, and apples are seasonal right now. It's the good winter fruit to have. So whatever fruit is seasonal or local to you, you can bake your porridge just instead of cooking it on the hob if you're feeling a bit lazy, and you can do it ahead of time. So you can bake a whole batch of them and then eat it throughout the week. So that's what we're gonna do now. So this recipe is really simple. It's just oats. We've got some cinnamon, some sugar. I've only got, this says brown sugar. It's definitely not brown sugar, but whatever sugar you have. Some soy milk. This is the cheapest milk you can get. And an apple. I might put 2 apples in because I think I'm gonna double the recipe. But yeah, apples are also really, really affordable, and that's as simple as it's gonna be. So I'm gonna preheat the oven first and then put it all into a big old pan and bake it. kind of like pudding. I feel like this is having pudding for breakfast if you were to eat this. I feel like this would probably serve me maybe 4 to 6 portions, do you reckon, Al?
Yep.
4 to 6, depending on your appetite, and I would probably have it with some peanut butter drizzled on top, maybe even some extra fresh fruit. You could put some berries on there, you know, the world is your oyster, maybe some maple syrup, but perfect to just put in a container. You can just put something to cover it and put it in your fridge and then get it out each day and microwave it and you're perfect. But I would also, actually that's true, I'd also put some soy milk as well on top each day to sort of make it a bit more moist. It's the worst word in the world. But yeah, I can't wait to dig in. I'm gonna call this apple crumble porridge. Apple crumble baked oats because it tastes like apple crumble. And who doesn't want pudding for breakfast? This is a massive spoon. So I really hope you enjoyed all of those recipes. Let me know if you try any and tag me in your photographs. I always like to see pictures of all these recipes on Instagram or Twitter or wherever. And yeah, go check out the vegan bundle. Like I said, it's not available for much longer, only available until the 7th, so get your hands on it now so you don't forget. Only $50, 90 ebooks, absolutely incredible savings, and I know that you're gonna love it when you get it, and it's gonna last you for a lifetime if you're looking to go vegan or lead a plant-based lifestyle. Honestly, it is incredible, so check it out, links in the description, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
I'm so close to your face right now.